Hello and welcome to this introductory video on Empower Charts. In this video we're going to be looking at all the functionality and the tools that are in the Empower Express Charts package. So let's get started. Now Empower Charts is part of the Empower Express suite for PowerPoint. We have two packages, Slides and Charts. And what they are designed to do is just basically make PowerPoint an awful lot easier to work with, faster, and produce more effective presentations much more quickly and much more easily. There are four main sets of tools. The advanced charting tools, which is part of the charting toolbar and the heart of the charting toolbar, but also what comes with the charting tools are the productivity and layout tools, and also a whole selection of graphic resources as well. The other package, the slides package, that's more concerned with if your brand is important in your template. And when you have a company content library where you can put your template, you can put all your own bespoke graphic resources. So you can produce things really on brand, really in your style. But if that's not a central sort of core importance to you, then Charts is an absolutely wonderful package to just make PowerPoint work a lot easier for you with the charting tools, the productivity tools, and the graphic resources. So we're going to have a look at all of those and how they work, just have a brief overview of them. There are further training modules available on our YouTube site or through our training team that we can give you a lot more in-depth stuff. Here we just want to give you an overview and tell you what's actually around. So we'll start with the charting. The Empower charting tools are absolutely wonderful. On your toolbar, which you get when you've installed it, you see this toolbar here. We've got a charts tool in the middle. Now, if you click on the picture one, it opens up this side pane, and these are the PowerPoint charts. So these are just standard PowerPoint charts in nice formats that give you a quick head start on formatting. But the true Empower charts are in this little arrow here. So if we click on this, that's where we see the Empower charts. And what these are a sort of fix to lots of the common problems that PowerPoint charts have. So here we've got some lovely new chart types, waterfalls, bars and columns, Marimekko's, all really super easy to do, very easy to use, very easy to adjust to make really lovely complicated ones in about 2 seconds flat. The other thing you've got with the Empower Charts tool is you've got all your standard charting types, but you actually have some lovely functionality that works with them. So I'm going to show you very quickly just some of that functionality. So you can do all your normal standard charts, but also you can do all these lovely things like growth lines, average lines, CAGR lines. So I'll just very quickly show you one of those. I'm going to insert a new slide with a content placeholder. I'm going to sit on that, so when I put my chart in, it's just going to size itself perfectly. So I'll click on the little arrow to get the Empower charts. Here's all my charts. I'm going to show you just a column chart for now. So when you insert the chart, you get your own toolbar up here. So all your formatting is done within the Empower tools. You can't use the PowerPoint tools for them. There are a couple of slight differences that are useful to know at the very beginning. And the first one is the clicking. So when I click here on my series, the first click's given me my series, but it's actually given me what I can do with that series. If you right mouse click, for example, all you'll do is then choose a single point on that series. So one click gives you the whole series and a second click gives you an individual point. And the same on the labels. One click will give you my whole series, a second click or a right mouse click will give me a single point. But all the formatting tools I need to do with that are right there. You don't need to right mouse click, you don't need to click anywhere else. You just click the object you want to change. Oops, sorry, get that one, there we go. And then I've got all the options I can do around that. So all the formatting is kind of enclosed in it. And because of that, it might feel slightly different when you're clicking things. The other thing that feels a bit different is the moving. So for example, normally you'd kind of click on the edge, but that will just size it. If you want to move it, you have to click inside the chart frame, but not near any of the objects. So here in this top empty corner is a perfect place. I can click down and then I can move my chart really easily. So once you've kind of got used to some of those little subtleties of the way of clicking, it becomes a lot easier. It's all designed really to be a lot less clicks and a lot smoother. The other thing you've got is this toolbar here. So all your other formatting will go on in this toolbar, all the different options, all the different choices. You can go in and edit your data. You can go in and link it to Excel, for example. You can change all the sort of properties, like put a legend on, put an axis on. The real lovely bit though, I love the really wonderful tools, is here in this lines point. If I click on here, I can add a growth line in, let's say, start, finish. I'm going to choose it to have absolute and percentages and put it in a circle and go. And it's done three things there. One, it's calculated what that growth percentage is, what the difference is. It's put it on the chart. It's also rearranged my chart without me having to change anything. So while you might feel sometimes some of the options, you can't do absolutely everything you can do in PowerPoint or Excel, you can do most of the common functionality. And we've sacrificed some of that functionality for it to just be so easy. So for example, I'll put another line on. Let's put a value line on. So it's automatically calculated my average for me. I'm going to type in average actually. Average. Click OK. And then again, it's put the line on, calculated it, and it's moved everything else around perfectly. I don't have to do anything else with that. And that's one of the really lovely things about the charting tool. So you've got two things in there. You've got these wonderful advanced charts like waterfalls, which are so easy to change and edit the Marimekos. But then you've also got these wonderful advanced automated tools as well as lots of other functionality like making all the fonts the same size or making all the charts the same size on the page. So that's the charting, a quick overview of it. If you want to know more, there's more further modules you can look at more in them in more detail. The next thing I want to look at briefly is the Gantt chart tool. So let me close that and we'll open up this one. Here's my Gantt chart. So in here, this is just timelines, project management, absolutely wonderful. Again, when you click on it or insert one from here and draw your chart, you get this toolbar to make all the edits and change all the properties of it. But actually manipulating around here is so easy. You can just click and drag to make new time spans on there, new milestones. It's really very easy to just move things around, add things. So put that one down there. There we go, done. And again, it will adjust, even if I decide to resize it. I'll come out, deselect here, and then just resize it. You'll see how everything's going to adjust perfectly. I don't have to faff around, lots of detailed formatting. So they're really lovely and flexible. The next thing we're going to take a quick look at is the Excel linking, and it's really just so you can link three things here. So you can link a chart, so again it's an Mpower chart with the Mpower toolbar, but instead my data this time is coming from Excel, so I can update that really easily. You can also link tables. So again, this has got my updatable. I can format it all in PowerPoint as much as I like, but all the data is being driven from Excel. I can also link text boxes too. In fact, here's one I did earlier. I'm going to delete that one, put another one in. They're very straightforward. All we do is we start off our shape first. So either start your chart off, start your table off, or start your text box off, sit in that box or table or chart, and we can go and create our link from there. So I can just click on that. I'll use that one that I've already got open, and you can just click on a cell, say OK, and done. And then I've linked that data is being driven from Excel, but I can format it in here absolutely easily without any trouble at all. I've also got a wonderful links manager here that will show me everything I've got linked, so you can update them, do whatever file management you need to do on your links. So it's a really nice tool to kind of do a lovely dashboard in PowerPoint, beautifully formatted, but keep running all your numbers from Excel. So that's another nice part of the tools. The other things I want to look at now are the layout tools and some of the productivity tools. These are the things that just make PowerPoint move a bit faster, do the things that seem to take forever. The layout tools particularly are absolutely wonderful. We use PowerPoint a lot. It's up on the toolbar again. I click on this layout tools here, and it gives me this side pane of all these wonderful tools. And they will do things like, actually I'll get rid of that. I'll just put a shape in, and you'll see if I draw a shape, I've got this wonderful stretch here, which will fit to the width of the body of my page, or even the height. So it's sized perfectly. Put my guides on. You can see that's my main working area. There's another lovely tool that will just position it within that area, so you can make sure all your pages are nice and even and regular. So some really good stuff in there. And again, there's a separate module that will go through all of that in detail. But if you use PowerPoint a lot, they will be absolute lifesavers in there. The next thing we're going to take a look at is the productivity tools. Now, these are just nice little add-ons that just make PowerPoint a little bit smoother. So there's a lovely automated agenda, for example. There's some lovely little inserts like Harvey balls, traffic lights, stamps, and so on. There's some lovely things like the spell check, which for spell checks in different languages, which in PowerPoint is surprisingly hard. And there's this wonderful share, which I use a lot of. I've just clicked on that, and I can either save just this slide or whatever slides I had selected, or I can send it, drop it straight to an email. And it's just going to drop that single slide in, ready to send out to somebody, either as a PowerPoint or as a PDF. Let's see, has it come up? There we go. There it is, ready to send, go. So it's absolutely wonderful and quick. Nope, I don't want to save that for now. The next thing we're going to take a look at is the graphic resources, that third piece. So what we've got here is some lovely things in this insert area. So for example, in the slides area, if I click on those, you've got a whole selection of wonderful slides that you can use in your presentations, in your templates, even though they're designed for this layout, they'll adapt to your colors, adapt to your fonts. And then don't forget, in your layout tools, you've got some lovely sizing tools in here. But they're really useful and lovely to use. You can build a book in very, very quickly out of these layouts. They're absolutely lovely. Just standard stuff, but very quick and easy to do. There's some lovely text elements, nice little bits you can add on, just insert some nice little ones in there. There's some lovely, as I say, the charts. If I click on those, that's the formatted PowerPoint charts. And you can use these to either insert and then adapt the data, or you can insert them and use them to apply a format to a chart that exists already. But then don't forget, on the actual click down here, you've got the Empower charts, which behave slightly differently. I'll show you one on the another one. Tables are absolutely lovely as well. And again, you can click on a table and insert it, and you've got a nicely clean formatted table ready to go. Or what's really lovely about these is you can copy something from somewhere else, say Word or Power or Excel. There we go, or any other PowerPoint. So if I copy that in, they sometimes come in looking horrible, like this one is, and it's going to take a lot of formatting to make that right. But I can just click on one of these. Let's choose this style now and apply it, and it's going to sort it all out for me. I'll go into my layout, just give it a quick stretch. Maybe I'll center those. There we go, done. They're really, really smooth and easy to use, these nice little layouts there. So they'll add formats and allow you to format objects that already exist. Now, the last couple of bits I want to look at quickly are the images and the icons. These both work the same way in that you click on it, it'll open up in the side pane, and you've got a whole series of, let's say, flags or other icons in here, completely free to use. Let's have that one. I can just click it, insert it. You can resize them. They're just little vector objects, very light, very easy to use. I can recolor them. Let's have that one. And also you can replace them with one click. Now, these ones are all the generic ones, these blue ones. But if I search in the search box, it's going to give me, let's search for tower, let's say. What it's going to give me is anything that's in my generic folders, but actually it's going to go to an external icons database called Icons8, and it's bringing back everything from there. So there are thousands and thousands of icons, completely free to use. They come in three sort of formats: an outline format, let's wait for it to filter, a filled format. So it depends what style you prefer. And then there's a third format as well, like these ones, slightly fancier with shading and things in there. So again, these are absolutely lovely and completely free to use, copyright free and cost free. The images are the same. If I click on the image one, I now get into my image lab. We've got lots of ones there you can use. Or if I type in the search box, let's type in tower actually as well. It's searching in an image library called Unsplash, where there are over 2 million images. Again, completely free, copyright free and cost free. So I can just click on those and insert them. I can size them again. Let's get a quick size and replace them as well. And they won't distort, they won't do anything. They'll keep it the same size and the same position. So again, it's going to make it really easy, just choosing images and using those images in your presentations. And again, you've got 2 million at your fingertips, just sitting there waiting for you. So that's a very quick overview of everything that the charts package has to offer. As I say, it's a lot more than charts. It's basically all of these bits, your advanced charting tools. There's lovely productivity and layout tools that just speed PowerPoint along, and some wonderful graphic resources that you can use as well. So finally, I'm just going to run through as well, any training or any questions you have, just come straight back to us. We can offer you as much training as you need to make sure you're comfortable with the tools. Also, any IT support or any admin you need on that side, again, come back to us. We will give you as much support and help that you need. We also, as a side, a separate business, have a presentations team that have got 20 odd years experience doing templates, doing presentations, building stuff in PowerPoint. So if you need any support like that, come back to us. We have a whole team ready to do any work on that. And so any questions you've got, just come back to us. You can email us at express@EmpowerSuite. And just email us with any questions, anything you need, and we can get you set up. So I hope you enjoy working with charts, and thank you for your time. Okay, bye-bye.